Come on, don't scare them like that. Sake Urami! Don't tell me you poached them for your agency.
Ow! Hey, let go of me!
Come on, just have a drink with me. You're allowed at this hour, so you must be free, right?
President, look at this. We finally surpassed 100,000 followers.
You did it! All that effort we put into improving video quality really paid off.
Yes, and thank you for all your advice. Next, I'll aim for 200,000.
I'm Kyohei Akasaka, 29 years old. I run a management agency that represents female models and influencers. I was scouted as a model back in my student days due to my 190 centimeters height, but being tall was my only asset. It wasn't enough to survive in the industry, so I gave up modeling early on.
Please, Kyohei, you're the only one we can count on.
That's when some freelance models I met at a photo shoot begged me to help them, so I founded this agency to manage them. The models focus on self-promotion, while I handle negotiations, finances, and all the behind-the-scenes work. It's a small agency with only 5 people, but business has been going well. I was determined to keep pushing forward, but then...
President, we're really sorry, but we need to talk.
All of you together? What's going on?
We've talked it over and we've decided to leave the agency.
What? But why? We've been finally built up a solid following. Are you quitting modeling?
No, that's not it.
I've worked so hard to support your dreams. At least tell me why. My words only make them look away uncomfortably, unwilling to explain. Then, come on, don't scare them like that. A man steps in with a smirk. I know him. Sake Urami! Don't tell me you poached them for your agency. Grinning smugly, the man is Tsuyoshi Sake Urami, my old high school classmate and the son of a major entertainment industry mogul. I just couldn't stand watching these poor girls waste away in some no-name agency. I simply explained that staying here wouldn't make them any money. The world runs on cash, after all. There are better ways to do this. A blatant poaching like this. Watch your mouth. I'm not just your old classmate anymore. I'm the executive director of a major talent agency that dominates this industry. Meanwhile, you run a struggling little firm. You don't get to talk to me as an equal.
President, we're sorry, but we've decided to go with Sakurami-san. Our minds are made up.
With a powerful supporter behind them, they had completely stopped listening. Realizing persuasion was pointless, I let them leave, watching coldly as Sakurami took them away. What now? I lost all my models at once. I have to cancel upcoming events. There are so many problems to deal with. But for now, I just want to go home. Barely catching the last train, I got off at my station, feeling heavier than I had in a long time. As I trudged towards home...
Ow! Hey, let go of me!
Come on, just have a drink with me. You're allowed at this hour, so you must be free, right?
Even if I am, why the hell would I waste time with some old creep like you?
A drunk middle-aged businessman was gripping the wrist of a red-haired girl in front of a karaoke bar. Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? She's clearly not interested. Huh? Moments like this, my height gives me unintended but useful intimidating presence. The drunk man looked up at me in terror before running away. You okay?
Thank you.
She had spoken harshly to the man, but now she was being unusually polite as she bowed to me. Aren't you going to tell me to buzz off or something?
Ugh.
Or complain that I'm annoyingly tall and in the way?
I would never say that. Do you want me to?
Nah, I don't have that kind of hobby. This area isn't exactly dangerous, but drunks roam around near last train hours. Are you heading home? It wasn't a personal question, yet she looked uneasy.
I can't go home.
Huh? Just to check, how old are you?
21?
So at least she's an adult. But seeing her shiver in the cold, I couldn't just leave her alone. You don't have to tell me everything, but if you want, I can listen. She bit her lip lightly, then introduced herself as Kaho Takanawa before explaining her circumstances.
I had a fight with my parents, so I've been couch surfing at friends' places. But tonight no one was available. I figured I'd sleep at a karaoke box, but then that creep came along.
She was still a college student. There was no way I could leave her like this. Then why don't you stay at my place?
Huh?
This karaoke bar closes at 2 a.m. After that, you'll be stranded again.
Wait, no, that's...
Since I worked with young models, I invited her without thinking. But of course, she would be cautious. Oh, my bad. My sister lives with me. Let me call her so you can talk to her first. Kaho nodded silently, so I immediately called my sister Tamaki.
Of course. It's late and it's dangerous out. Bring her over.
Tamaki had hosted many of the agency's models before, so she agreed without hesitation.
Thank you.
Finally, after speaking with Tamaki, Kaho relaxed and smiled for the first time.
Welcome! My brother's models stay over a lot, so don't worry and make yourself comfortable. Nice to meet you.
Tamaki, my younger sister by a year, works for a record company. She organizes auditions and interacts with young musicians all the time, so she's great at making people feel at ease. At first, Kaho was nervous, but she soon settled in. Since it was late, we decided to discuss things properly in the morning. The next day, Kaho opened up to us about herself.
Wait, you're a third-year law student at K University? And you already passed the preliminary bar exam.
That's seriously impressive. I never would have guessed.
Well, that was just... That drunk guy was annoying, so I acted rougher than usual. I think it's fine. Huh? I mean, if you don't usually talk like that, but end up using strong words in certain situations, maybe it's your way of protecting yourself. That's what I think. Huh? And the fact that you're staying away from home right now, at least here you don't have to worry about that. But still, I wish I'd seen it. A cute girl like you throwing harsh words at a drunk old man. That must have been a sight. Tamaki-san?
I can't help but admire my sister's natural ability to put people at ease. Sure enough, Kaho already seems to trust her, and without being asked, she gradually opens up.
The truth is, I had a huge fight with my parents about my future, and they told me to leave. So I got stubborn and walked out. This is my first time ever acting out. I see. Well, that kind of thing happens a lot in college. My brother had a tough time with our parents over his career, too. And besides, the way you acted out, dyeing your hair bright and getting a little rough with your words. It's honestly just adorable. Tamaki-san? Stop it already. Aww, there, you're so cute. So cute.
You two get on well.
Talking with you two calmed me down, and I've realized I was just being reckless. I'll keep going to school properly, and if it's okay, could I stay here until I make up with my parents? Of course. I want to talk with you more. Right, big bro?
Yeah, couch surfing at friends' place can't last forever. And it's still cold at night. I don't mind at all.
Thank you so much.
And so, Kaho started living with us for a while. With Tamaki around, I wasn't worried. That aside, my work is a mess. I need to find new models. When I told Tamaki that my entire roster had been poached, she immediately said she'd help. But it wasn't that simple. I guess I'll have to go through all my old model contacts. One night, while working in my office, Tamaki suddenly called me.
Big bro, this is huge. Come to that karaoke place right now. Hurry!
I rushed to the karaoke bar where Kaho had been harassed before, caught my breath, and opened the door. Huh? Kaho? Inside, Kaho was singing with a stunningly clear voice, one that could only belong to a professional. It felt less like hearing a song, and more like the music was resonating deep within my chest. Amazing. I was completely drawn into her world. Tamaki seemed to feel the same, quietly shedding tears as she listened. So, this is what she meant by something huge. Finishing her song, Kaho finally noticed that I had arrived.
Kyohei-san? You were here the whole time? That's so embarrassing.
That was incredible! I'm really moved. I had no idea you had this kind of talent.
Actually, this is what I fought with my parents about.
Kaho's parents are both lawyers. She had been raised to follow in their footsteps, dedicating herself to her studies. But deep down, she couldn't give up her dream of becoming a singer.
You don't have to choose just one. Why not aim for both? Being a lawyer and a singer.
I know it sounds easier said than done, but giving up on one dream would be a waste. You have an incredible talent and a drive to make it happen. We'll support you.
Thank you. Maybe I should try balancing both.
As she spoke, tears streamed down her cheeks.
I think I'll go home. I feel like I can finally face my parents and have an honest conversation.
After hearing Kaho's dream and determination, Tamaki and I encouraged her one last time before leaving the karaoke bar. But right outside, the atmosphere suddenly turned cold.
Oh, if it isn't Akasaka. What's up? Drowning your sorrows in karaoke since your agency is done for?
The last person I wanted to see right now. Tsuyoshi Sakayurami. Worst timing possible. None of your business. Let's go, everyone.
Pathetic. A loser to the core. I still don't get why she liked you back in high school. Back then, I got rejected for a ridiculous reason. Because she liked you. But now, our positions have completely reversed. Finally, I can move on. Feels great, later loser.
So that's why he's been harassing me all this time? Over some high school grudge? Tamaki and Kaho clenched their fists, biting their lips in frustration. Watching Tsuyoshi's back as he walked away, Kaho, I need you to teach me something.
Huh? You mean me?
Later, I asked Kaho to set aside some time so I could explain my situation in more detail. The models who left had signed 3-year contracts, with 2 years still remaining. For Tsuyoshi to poach all 5 of them at once had caused massive damages. He might be backed by the biggest power in the entertainment industry, but I have nothing left to lose.
Kyohei-san? Poaching on this scale might legally be considered an unjust business practice. You might be able to claim damages. But I'm still just a student. I can't actually help as a lawyer.
Kaho's legal knowledge was exactly what I needed to take action. That alone was enough. But she looked frustrated, perhaps feeling powerless. Then she suddenly spoke up again.
My parents can help draft the lawsuit, and I'll go with you to ask them.
And let me apologize to them at the same time. She smiled awkwardly, like she wasn't sure if she should be doing this, and for some reason, my heart skipped a beat. Meanwhile, at Tsuyoshi's office.
Sir, I hesitate to bring this up, but you've received an official document from the court.
Huh? I don't deal with that stuff. Just let the legal team handle it.
This one is special delivery. You can't refuse it. You should check it yourself.
Ugh, so annoying. Let's see, what the hell? A lawsuit? Plaintiff. Kyohei Akasaka? Huh? What kind of joke is this? That idiot thinks he can sue me?
The summons date should be listed as well. What will you do?
If I feel like it, I'll show up. If not, I'll just ignore it and take the loss on purpose. I could just pay the fine and be done with it. You know the saying, rich men don't fight.
Understood.
Tsuyoshi acted like he had everything under control, but a much bigger problem was fast approaching.
Our next story. Major entertainment agency Sakurami Productions, often called the biggest in the industry, is now facing multiple lawsuits from rival agencies seeking damages over talent poaching. More than 20 agencies have already filed lawsuits, with the total claims exceeding 300 million yen.
What the hell? Why are all these agencies suddenly turning against us?
I had started the movement, but apparently, discontent had been building up across the industry. When news of my lawsuit broke, other agencies realized that it was their chance to fight back.
Tsuyoshi, what is the meaning of this? Dad, listen. To recruit top talent, you have to take some risks. You understand that, don't you? Top talent? None of the so-called stars you brought in have made it big. And some risks? You've cost us 300 million yen in damages. You're suspended indefinitely.
Thank you so much. Because of you, we managed to land a serious blow against such a massive agency. A few days after the lawsuit settled, Kaho's parents came to my office to express their gratitude.
Not at all. We should be the one thanking you for looking after our daughter.
She's been so motivated lately. She can't stop talking about you. Akasaka-san this, Akasaka-san that. It's like a habit now.
A habit? That's really not necessary. Please continue to support her warmly.
Of course. By the way, was Kaho's new hairstyle a suggestion?
Hairstyle? What do you mean?
Sorry I'm late.
At that moment, Kaho entered the office, running a little late from her university classes. We had been in contact through calls and emails for legal advice, but this was the first time we'd met in 6 months. What? Kaho? You look like a completely different person. She had transformed. Her long red hair was gone, replaced by a sleek, short black bob.
I'm still a student, so I wanted to focus for the upcoming bar exam. It felt like a good way to reset.
Her parents smiled warmly, proud of her. Kaho, even with your own studies, you still found time to help us. Thank you. With this, I don't think Tsuyoshi will be causing trouble for a while. Then, Kaho pulled out the latest issue of Weekly magazine.
Not just stopping the harassment, things are about to get much, much worse for him.
Huh? Scandal in major agencies and TV networks? Executives covered up harassment of a female anchor. While lavishing entertainment agency leaders with special treatment, victim speaks out in tears? This is...
Yes, and judging by the article, they're talking about Tsuyoshi. His father, the company's CEO, is implicated as well.
He was even blackmailing TV networks?
It likely started with a brave female anchor coming forward, as investigative journalists dug deeper. Whistleblowers from inside the agency, people who had a grudge against the Sakurami family, came forward too.
No surprise, considering how many enemies they must have made. After the weekly magazines exposed, the tide quickly turned. The glamorous entertainment industry, once seen as untouchable, was revealed to have a dark underbelly. A system riddled with corruption, favoritism, and exploitative practices. Media outlets run daily coverage. It became clear that TV networks had gone beyond simple bias. They had actively covered up and enabled systematic abuse. Public outrage didn't subside. Sponsors withdrew en masse, forcing both the networks and the Sakayurami family to hold press conferences. Is the victim's accusation true, yes or no?
We're still investigating the situation.
Investigating? We're asking about your actions. What does your son, Executive Tsuyoshi, have to say?
Of course, it wasn't consensual, or rather, it wasn't forced or anything.
So are you saying these women crying as they testify are lying?
No, that's not what I...
Their press conference dragged on for hours, but their vague, evasive answers only made things worse. Eventually, with official police complaints being filed, the authorities took action. The Sakayurami father and son were arrested on multiple charges.
Tsuyoshi, this is all your fault. You made too many enemies. And now look at what's happened. This isn't fair. I was doing what you always did, Dad. Damn it.
Although the TV executives involved avoided criminal charges, they faced massive lawsuits and were forced to resign. But could the network ever regain the trust of sponsors and audiences? A long and painful road lay ahead. As for Sakayurami Productions, the company was swiftly dismantled. The 5 models who had abandoned me were left jobless, wandering with nowhere to go. But that was no longer my concern. Another 6 months passed, I had signed a few new models, and was getting my agency back on track. Then I received long-awaited good news.
Oh, congratulations on passing the bar exam!
Passing as a university senior is seriously impressive. You worked so hard.
Thank you. If I hadn't met both you that night, I wouldn't be where I am now.
What are you talking about? We just supported you. This was all thanks to your own hard work.
Was it? I guess it's time for me to make a move. Huh? What do you mean? Remember when I recorded your karaoke performance? The higher-ups loved it! We're planning your official debut right after you finish your legal training. You even set that up?
Overwhelmed, Kaho broke down in tears.
Congratulations. Older lawyers sometimes start singing as a hobby. And there have been lawyer TV personalities who did music as a side gig. But a woman in her early 20s debuting as both a lawyer and a singer? That's never happened before.
You're amazing. And when the time comes, please sign your management contract with my agency.
Of course. Thank you so much. I'll give it my all. For now, I'll hold back these feelings just a little longer.
Kaho was about to achieve 2 seemingly incompatible dreams, being a lawyer and a singer. Her talents were undeniable, but the extra struggles for pursuing both weren't just twice as hard. Helping someone like her was a privilege and a huge responsibility. As a lawyer, she would protect people in crisis. As a singer, she would heal hearts. Her future would be busier than ever.
My name is Kakeru Matsusaka. I'm 25, in my 3rd year since entering working society. I currently work as a machine engineer. Since last year, I've been living with my girlfriend, Shizuka Taki.
The food you made is so good.
Shizuka loved the food that I would make. She liked that my personality didn't match my looks either. Things were going well in my personal life and with work, but... Shizuka, who's this guy? The other day, an anonymous envelope arrived addressed to me. The letter said that Shizuka was cheating on me with her ex-boyfriend. I figured it was a prank and was going to report it to the police if another one arrived. But one day, I witnessed Shizuka walking into a restaurant with another man. To find out the truth, I was now questioning Shizuka with furrowed brows.
Oh, my ex.
Huh? Why are you at a restaurant with your ex?
It was for something important. You don't have to take pictures.
Don't change the subject. I'm saying it doesn't look good to be meeting with your ex-boyfriend.
I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it's really nothing. Can you forgive me?
Okay. But I guess Shizuka decided that meant it was okay. She started seeing her ex and didn't try to hide it from me. In the end... What? Again?
I'm sorry. My ex has a fever, so let's postpone our date.
She started flaking on her dates. This was the third time. I told you there'd be no next time, right? And this time, we've been planning for a month. I can't anymore. Let's break up.
What? Why? My ex is my close friend. You're terrible for doubting me.
Shizuka had tears in her eyes as she begged me. I looked at her coolly. I guess I didn't have any feelings for her anymore. Even if you weren't cheating. I said I didn't want you, and you didn't listen. We can't keep dating like this.
But...
I'll leave our place. You were right to rent it under your name.
Wait, Kakeru!
I gathered my belongings and left our place with as little as I could. Since when was she cheating? Probably from a long time ago. A few days after leaving, I was staying in internet cafes and cheap hotels. I never realized until I actually saw it. I feel like I'll be suspicious of people from now on. I didn't know it was gonna rain suddenly. I complained and bought an umbrella at a convenience store. Huh? In the rain, a woman was squatting and getting soaked. Her eyes were closed, so maybe she wasn't feeling well. Are you okay? Is she conscious? Wait, I need to call an ambulance. I was about to call for help when the woman twitched. I called out to her again. Are you okay? It felt like deja vu, but I felt like I was just in my head.
I'm sorry. Something had happened, so I drank and got a little drunk. I fell asleep.
In the rain? That's so dangerous. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm sorry to ask this of you. I'm worried about getting home like this. Can you walk me home?
Of course. Can you stand? I agreed and held out a hand. Her hand was warm when it held mine. I'm glad. Maybe she wasn't outside for that long. This was how I ended up walking her home. She walked fine, and her hand was warm before, so I was relieved. After 10 minutes, we arrived at her apartment.
Thank you so much.
No problem. I'll be off now.
Oh wait, you walked me home. Let me repay you.
Don't worry about it. I didn't do too much. I don't want to go up all wet too.
I'm saying this because you're wet. You'll catch a cold.
But entering an unknown woman's home...
Oh, that. Don't worry about that. My brother's home. Also, the rain doesn't look like it'll stop.
I couldn't refuse after she said all that. Okay, I'll come in.
Yay! Alright, come this way.
Oh, wait. She cut me off with her response and basically forced me to come with her.
I'm home! Oni-chan, bring some towels!
Welcome back. You looked happy when you left. Here, a towel.
Her brother came into the hallway and froze when he saw me. I smiled weakly and bowed my head. Nice to meet you. I saw her on the street. I walked her home because she was soaking wet.
Yeah, I wanted to thank him, so I invited him up.
I see. I thought he forced you to.
I guess that's why he had froze. I hurriedly waved my hands in front of me and shook my head. I'm sorry. I don't have any ulterior motive. If I'm intruding, I'll leave.
No! I haven't repaid you yet. Oh, look what you've done. He came all this way.
She rushed to stop me and glared at her brother. After a few seconds, her brother sighed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't suspicious of you at all. We don't have much, but please come in.
Her brother took me to the bath area before his sister. I felt bad going there before the woman who lived here, but she told me to go ahead. So I went first, and they even loaned me some clothes. And
Thank you so much for helping my sister.
when the two of them finished showering, our food delivery arrived. Her brother had ordered it, and we were eating. The woman's name was Amika Ise, and her brother was Manato Ise. They lived together.
It's still raining and it's late, so please stay over.
Can I do that?
You're my hero. Also, your clothes are still drying.
All I did was take her home. They were so kind. It was the first time in a while that I felt a person's kindness. My chest tightened. My feelings slipped out a little. Thank you for everything. I'm so thankful. Actually, I don't have a place right now.
Oh, that's terrible. Can I ask you why?
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I wanted someone to hear me out. I explained my pitiful situation. Then,
That's awful.
Ugh, awful. I can't believe they would step on your kindness like that. I won't forgive them.
they were angry for me. I felt warm inside. Thank you. Amiko was especially angry. Manato quietly took away her doll.
Would you like to live here?
I can't. That's too much.
What? We have an extra room. We just cleaned it yesterday. We have dishes, so tomorrow you can move your stuff.
Amiko was all in. The conversation was moving forward without me. Wait, I really can't do that. I'd feel bad owing you any more, and I'm sure Manato wouldn't want some random man and Amika-san living together.
I think it's fine.
You too?
I'm not worried at all that you would do anything to Amika, and I'd feel better if you stayed. How about it?
What is this? How kind are these siblings? At this rate, they'll be tricked by some bad people. Okay. Until I find my own place, I'll stay here.
Really? Yay!
I'm glad, Kakeru-san. I'm looking forward to living with you.
Me too. This was how the three of us started living together. Meanwhile,
Nabaru, wanna get back together? I'm single now, so...
you two broke up, right? Okay.
Yeah!
Shizuka was having this conversation with her ex. Living together with them was going well.
You can use the room. But when Kakeru-san sleeps, it'll be with me. Or you sleep with me.
Huh? Why?
I was a little taken aback, but Amika was beautiful. I'm sure he was worried as a brother. I understood his worries, so I agreed to sleep in Manato's room at night. By the way, how much is rent? I want to contribute.
Oh, this is my brother's place, so you don't need to pay rent.
What? Apparently, Manato was a company owner, and Amika worked at his company. So, we decided to split utilities. A CEO at 28. Wow. A month after we started living together. Today, we were all off, so we were at a place a few stations away.
I'm going to get this stuffy.
You don't go crazy. She always gets what she wants.
I'm gonna go to the bookstore. I was about to leave when... Shizuka? I saw my ex-girlfriend a little ways away. She held the arm of a man next to her, and they were looking at something. I guess they got back together. No, maybe that's what they were doing when we were together. But I guess all my baggage had disappeared in the month that I lived with the Issei siblings. I should leave before she sees me. But as soon as I thought it, Shizuka's eyes met mine.
Kakeru! It's Kakeru!
She headed toward me with a smile. With her current boyfriend, of course. I frowned at her lack of empathy. Oh, what a coincidence. Okay, bye.
You're so mean.
mean? You ignored me and blocked me. I was worried, you know. But I'm glad you're okay. I got back with him. Noboru, this is my ex, Kakeru.
Oh, you. Hi, I'm Noboru Kuwana. He nodded at me, so I nodded back. What is this?
Noboru is in a managerial position at a startup. He makes $1 million at 27. He's successful and handsome and...
Can I leave? But behind me. I couldn't stop thinking about the arcade behind me. I'll leave and call them later.
Kakeru-kun. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Amika hugged me from behind. I stumbled a little from the force. Amika-san, you got it?
Yeah. And? You're cheating with your ex when I'm here?
Cheating? No. We were just talking.
What? Kakeru, who is that?
Shizuka was the most taken aback by Amika's appearance. Her smile disappeared. She pointed at Amika with a shaking finger. Oh, she's taking care of me for a bit right now. We live together.
Live together? We've only been broken up for a month. And you're living together already?
We're not anything, but it's none of your business now, is it? Also, you met with your ex while we weren't broken up, and are on a date with him now. I don't think you have room to speak.
But... Noboru, say something!
Shizuka held onto Noboru and cried. She was a little more put together with me, but this was her when the mask slipped off. Maybe I had bad taste, or maybe she was a good actress.
Huh? Are you from Matomo?
Minato joined us. He held the same stuffy as Amika in a different color. He had been trying to get that. He handed it to me and faced Noboru.
I've never met you, but I know your face. Noboru Kuwana? I'm Minato Ise from Aino Labo. Our companies met the other day.
Mr. Ise from Aino Labo? I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you. Thank you so much for the other day. I heard later that the company Noboru works for, Matomo, is a website creation company. Their company would outsource and had worked with Minato's company the other day.
We create things at our company, but mainly focus on app development and games. We've never done website creation before, so it really helps that we get to work with you.
It's our pleasure. Your website has everything it needs for SEO, and you have all the knowledge. When we learned that your website was self-created, we knew it had to be Aino Labo.
Our representative said they were convinced by your enthusiasm. They said your unique approach and your passion as a salesman was amazing.
I'm honored. Honestly, I have no interest in the Ise family. Our company is a bunch of dweebs that want to get to the top with our skills.
This was the deciding factor. Many people come to us to connect with my father, so we were surprised. That's how we decided to work with your company.
I guess Noboru was a good salesman, if anything. I was surprised. I quietly asked Amika something. The Ise family?
My family. Do you know the Ise department stores? Our family founded that.
Do I know it? It was only a super major department chain. They were involved in various industries. Oof.
So, this is quite disappointing. To learn that you were the man that hurt my close friend.
Minato glanced at me as he said it, and Noboru understood instantly. He turned pale. I'm so sorry. I knew they hadn't broken up, but she cried to me that she was sad about being cheated on. What? Wait, I've never cheated. I wouldn't know how to prove that to you, though. I was the one who had 3 dates canceled because she was going to see you. Huh? Were you lying when you told me he flaked on those dates? You cried to me so many times that he was meeting with someone. I didn't want you to cry in front of my house, so I let you in. Also, I told you so many times. No matter how many times he cheats, don't come to me if you're not broken up. Then you'd be doing the same thing. I thought you heard me. That's different from what I was told. My ex is my close friend. You're terrible for doubting me. Who was it that cried and said that?
Oh,
Shizuka's eyes started watering.
I had to. You both have different charms. Kakeru looks like a bad boy, but he can cook and he's kind. Noboru looks like he doesn't care, but he works really hard. I can't just choose one.
She not only acknowledged her cheating, she started crying angrily. It was so childish that Noboru and I were both taken aback.
Oh, well, it seems the misunderstanding has been resolved. My sister has something to do now. I'll pay. So how about a dinner with the boys?
I looked at Amika. I wanted to talk. Noboru seemed to feel the same. We all nodded. So, that's that. We're done. Don't call me.
Wait, Noboru! Kakeru!
They say if you chase too many rabbits, you won't even catch one. She was the prime example of that. We left her there. Shizuka tried to chase after us, but someone stopped her.
Hey now, just wait.
You stole Kakeru from me, you tramp! Don't get in my way!
You did this to yourself. I didn't do anything. Is that what you thought I'd say?
What?
I'm grateful to you, because thanks to you, I think I can get Kakeru-kun.
What?
I wanted to get close to him somehow. I was watching over him. You were in my way. I happened to learn that you were cheating with your ex.
The suspicious letter that led me to question Shizuka, Amika had sent it. Luckily or not, Shizuka didn't even know the letter existed.
What are you? You're weird.
I don't care, because unlike you, I didn't cheat. He happened to help me after he broke up with you. I happened to invite him in to thank him, and now he's staying because he has no place to live.
Police!
What are you gonna say? Did I do something? Did I do something to Kakeru? Even if I did, do you have proof? The police won't do anything unless there's a crime. A crime? I didn't do anything. Oh, but if someone were to do something to Kakeru-kun, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a little help from my family.
Shizuka couldn't handle it and ran away. What happened to Shizuka after that?
I won't go near Kakeru. I didn't do anything.
She quit her job and moved somewhere far from us. But she was afraid of something, so she couldn't make friends and lived in constant fear. As for me, things changed rapidly.
Sorry to make you wait.
That day, at the boys' dinner, the three of us hit it off. Amika joined us after she finished her business. Amika-san? Was everything okay?
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Amika sat down. She ordered a milk tea and suddenly...
I like you, Kakeru-kun.
What? I couldn't understand her right then. But once I did, I felt the heat rise in my face. I was bright red for sure.
I was going to tell you a lot later, but I got anxious after seeing you with your ex earlier. Am I not good enough?
Of course you are.
Really? Yay! I'll make you happy for sure.
Whoa. You're getting together in front of me? Are you bullying me? Congrats.
Kakeru-kun, are you sure? Now is the time to rethink your choice.
A month ago, I would have thought this was Manato's love for Amika speaking, but I knew about who sent the letter. It happened right after I started living with them. Huh? I found a picture in the room they let me use. It was a secretly taken picture of me. Wait. A rainy day. I was soaking wet. This spot. A memory came back to me. This was 2 years after I started working. It was right when I started living with Shizuka. It was spring, but still cold. I had seen a girl about college age crying in the rain with no umbrella. Use this if you want. That was it. That was right about where I met Amika-san. Oh, that girl. I remembered a cheap-looking umbrella at the entrance. It didn't match this house. I realized that girl back then was Amika. I didn't have proof, but I guessed that the letter was from Amika. Because...
Okay, if you're okay with it, I won't say anything. But I'll be here for a while.
What? Why?
Minato must know. Minato was worried about me. His words and actions made sense. I'm sorry for my late reply. You even sent me an anonymous love letter.
What? No, wait. You knew.
Really? You know, and you still want Amika? Think about it, I was worried that she was going to commit some crime against you. Because you're a nice guy. That would give an umbrella to a girl that was depressed.
Let me know if anything happens. My brother's a cop. People aren't always who they seem to be. That's why it's important to be careful. I want Amika-san. With that in mind, I liked Amika. The Amika that loved a little too hard and loved me a little too much.